Hi, writers. Welcome back to writing. Last time we met, we were starting to write our second all about story, our second informational text, where we will be sharing information that we know with other readers. So we were writing our all about first grade books. I remember I said you had the choice. You were all going to write either all about first grade, or if you felt strongly you knew something about something else, I said you could do that as well. Let's look at our I can statement for today. I can write an all about informational story. Can you say that with me, boys and girls? I can write an all about informational story. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to turn our web of ideas into an informational story. So, boys and girls, go ahead and get out your all about books that you started earlier this week. I did all about first grade. Hopefully, you did a great cover like I did, and you have your web done. And we're going to use our web to write our informational stories today. Remember, boys and girls, when we did this last time, are we allowed to just jot down these phrases? What do we have to do? We have to turn these into sentences. We have to turn each one of these ideas into a sentence, which means we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sentences in our story. But then we also need our opening sentence and our closing sentence, kind of like a sandwich. There's the opening sentence on top, closing sentence on the bottom, and all of the detail sentences in between. So, boys and girls, if you remember, we always start with an opening sentence. And the opening sentence, the topic sentence, tells your readers what your story is about. So I want everybody to know that my story is all about what we do in first grade. So I opened up my story with this sentence. My name is Mrs. Peterlin, and I know all about first grade. And there's my sentence right there. My name is Mrs. Peterlin, and I know all about first grade. Starts with a capital, spaces in between, punctuation at the end. That's my first sentence. Now, boys and girls, I need to use each one of my ideas from my web and turn these into sentences, okay? I'm going to start with specials classes. So I need to turn that one into a sentence. And I wrote, if you are in first grade, you get to go to different specials classes. If you are in first grade, you get to go to different specials classes. Okay, and I could check that one off if you want. You can check it off, specials classes, because I wrote that sentence, so I checked it off. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is recess. You will also go outside for recess every day. So I turned recess into a sentence by saying, you will also go outside for recess every day. Let me look back at my web. Tablets. So now I need to think of a sentence for tablets. Every student in first grade gets a tablet. So let me see what I can say. In first grade, every student gets their own tablet to use. This is so cool. I know that that's a lot of people's favorite parts about first grade. So I put in first grade, every student gets their own tablet to use. And then I actually added an extra sentence. This is so cool. And I put so cool in capital letters so I know to change my voice. So I can cross off tablets, check that one off. Friends. Now I want to write a sentence about friends. I have lots of great friends in first grade to hang with. So I can check off that one. Teachers. In the first grade, teachers are all amazing. And then I did the word amazing because that's a great adjective to use. So I said the first grade teachers are all amazing. And I put that in capital letters as well, so you know to change your voice and emphasize it. So I can cross off teachers. And then Zoomies was the last one on my web. Zoomies was the last thing I was going to write about. So now I need to turn Zoomies into a sentence. This year, we sometimes have students zoom in. We call them Zoomies. So there I wrote 2 sentences too. So I did my topic sentence, my opening sentence. I did all my details, one thing left. I'm at the end of my story, and now I need to sum it all up with my closing sentence. And I said, I hope you learn some great things about first grade. There's my last sentence. I hope you learn some great things about first grade. So boys and girls, I used my web of ideas to write sentences and turn it into a story. Let me read it again all together for you. My name is Mrs. Peterlin, and I know all about first grade. If you are in first grade, you get to go to different specials classes. You will also go outside for recess every day. In first grade, every student gets their own tablet to use. This is so cool. I have lots of great friends in first grade to hang with. The first grade teachers are all amazing. This year, we sometimes have students zoom in. We call them Zoomies. I hope you learned some great things about first grade. Writers, I can't wait to see your stories today. If you have time at the end, you can add a picture to go with your story right there. Mrs. Peterlin did not do that yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay. So when you're done, boys and girls, you can take a picture of your writing, both pages, or you can read it to your teacher, send it to them on Seesaw. Students who are in class, teachers will be around to work with you today. Writers, I cannot wait to see your all about books. So exciting. All right, you're off.